This is a fun twisty variation on a Jasmine. There probably is a specific name for this move, but I just call it a twisty Jasmine. I'm not familiar with what the other name is because honestly, I have a hard time remembering all of them. There's a lot, and sometimes multiple names for the same move. So this one is going to come from your Jasmine. You definitely want to be comfortable getting into that. You can step up into it, drop down into it, whatever your preferred way of getting into it is. And it does involve quite a bit of rotation through. Okay, so I'll walk you through how we're getting into it, and then I'll kind of break down some of the spots where people tend to get a little bit stuck with it. Okay, like I said, you want to be comfortable with your Jasmine already, so however you prefer to get into your Jasmine on this one. So from the Jasmine, I'm going to slide my torso down, grab, grab, straighten, and look. Okay, it can be on spin, it can be on static, wherever you want to be. So for this one of the hardest things that people struggle with on this one is getting that hand that's behind their back. So to get into that, what I recommend, get into your Jasmine first and feel comfortable. Don't rush that hand grab behind your back. The second part is the bottom leg. You should have contact with this thigh the entire time. Common thing that I see happen for people when they get into this is they start here, but then this leg starts straightening out and then they end up sliding down. Okay, so what can help you kind of keep that contact is initially bend that leg also, and it'll think about bringing it towards your face, and it'll keep that grip on that bottom thigh. Okay, so as you go into here, Jasmine, bend this leg, drop your torso so it's about parallel. That way it's going to be easier to reach behind your back. The bottom hand, which in this case is my right, is going to grab close to my knee. You don't want to grab too high. Then I'm going to, with my top hand, grab my own butt cheek. Then from there, from your butt cheek, find the pole, turn fingers down, slide that hand down, and look up at the ceiling. Okay, once you found that, then you can straighten the legs. Okay, and when you straighten this top leg, you are feeling all of this contact area. The leg isn't coming off the pole. You're still gonna feel surface area contact here, surface area contact on this hip right here. Okay, so the biggest struggle I find for people is with that second hand. So bottom hand grabs up, top hand, grab your butt. It can be either butt cheek, doesn't matter. And then from there, slide it to the pole. And then as you slide to the pole, look up at the ceiling. Because sometimes what tends to happen is we tend to do this and our head stays up. Look this way. You don't need to watch where your hand is. Like I said, feel your butte. I'm sure you know where that is. You know, some days easier to find than others. And then from there, just slide it to the pole. Okay, and ideally you want that bottom hand to be fingers down. So my top hand ends up in a true grip. My bottom hand ends up with a finger down position. All right, so play around with this one, have some fun with it. Okay, and like I said, you can get into it from however you would like. It can be on spin, it could be on static, whichever floats your boat.